watching the video. On to the overseer's log number 12 for Defiance. And yeah, it seems like I'll be doing a little bit more of a longer video because this is going to be, if I remember correctly, one that we go deeper into the prime threshold and to the cranberry bog, if memory serves me correctly. So this should be either a short video or a really longer video to deal with. So, thank you, and let's take a look what we get into. Oh. Now, as you can see, I'm in Power Armor because I'm expecting trouble. Now, for this end quest, you have to go all the way back up to the top floor over here, which isn't too bad. You don't have to deal with any ghouls, just mostly bugs. Okay, I'm not sure what the bugs are at. I know they're coming. It's probably like a cockroach or... Hello. I think that's the last one. Yeah. Now, this is the one room I forgot to check for anything good. There's ammo bags you can get. And I don't think there's any holotapes and notes in here. There's usually about 3 or 4. Oh, wait. Yeah, if you want, you can just take your own time reading it. And it looks like it's a No Way Out. Yeah, he's showing us things the Brotherhood's not all it's cracked up to be. Okay. Scan me to ID. Okay. Okay, this should be the log we're missing. Yep.
Overseer's log, Fort Defiance. The more I travel this godforsaken wasteland, the more I realize what truly destroyed West Virginia. And what destroyed any chance the survivors had of actually surviving. Mistrust. All these divergent groups, responders, Brotherhood of Steel, whatever. Separately, they had everything necessary to beat the odds. Brains, brawn, and bravado to spare. And what did they do? Close ranks. Get paranoid. Refuse to work with one another. And it cost them all their lives. People of Vault 76, if you're listening, do not fall into the same trap. You find each other. You work with each other. Only together will you win. This is your overseer, and I'm begging you, please, save our country.
Okay, so I believe that was the master quarters. We should have to get access for that area. Now this is an open instance, so you will have other players coming in, doing so forth in this area. So if you're missing any items and so on, yeah, it'll be might have been already claimed by another player.
Yes, they're mutated as all get out. But at their core, physiologically, they're bats. And as such, they're constantly using ultrasound echolocation. For normal bats, pre-war at least, echolocation is quite limited. Ultrasound is absorbed by the atmosphere. Detection beyond 20 to 30 meters isn't really practical. But the Scorchbeasts emit powerful ultrasound vibrations with an unparalleled range. Usually, this is to their advantage. However, we can use this against them. If the Scorchbeasts have a single colony, and if you can set up a large-scale detection network focused to the 103.4 kilohertz frequency, you may be able to track down their source. Enclosed are the schematics for a sonic scanning module. Its range is still limited. You'll have to find some way of monitoring a larger area.
And these are the schematics they were talking about for the free states they got from the Brotherhood. So that means supposedly what I look at, it's the Brotherhood that went down first and then the free states. Okay, so I'm not gonna bother reading this word for word. Pretty much they lost war from the west coast where they got the main command over there. And I believe store logs, mission, urgent. It's about to damage the fort. And it talks about making the spawners hostile by mistake, it seems like. Trying to figure out what the Scorch is and so forth. Okay. Anything good over here? Must be a small cafeteria. Okay, so let's go from oldest to newest, July. Camp Venture officially abandoned. I believe that's the Winnebago I'm here in the background. It's moving below me. Try and do all the training here. But the problem is we need bullets and lots of them. Fishing unit needs... Okay. Yeah, plasma infusion cores. 5 days since touchdown. After tremors were spotted, no Bravos in the air, plainly declaring mission successful. On personal note, the role can even never replace letters. Appalachians can never pray or sacrifice Godspeed. Paladin tragedy. Okay, I gotta look into that. I think that's another person from Free States, I believe, if I remember correctly. So I'll do another video about her as a side. Was that? Yeah. I want to confirm expire growing numbers of Bravos. If one's expire, contact the officer in the watch melee. If there's any new developments, we will contact you immediately. Advertaria. So that was February to June. So just about less than a half a year later. Yeah. Sandbros grew increasingly number. The range of Scourge grants sonar range isn't attracting all of them. If they hit Thunder Mountain, all is lost. The men know there's no operation plan, no deserters. We'll all fight to the last. Okay. We just got the photo mode for military pose. Any person reading this, you are now recover team under command. We don't have the man or firepower for operation and so forth. I'm just gonna let everyone just read their own pace again. Sorry about that. So we're starting the quest, Belly of the Beast, and I might just try to stay quiet unless I find some more lore as I go along. And I'll show you which these locations are at. Okay, before I go any farther, if you have a military ID card, you can actually do new registry, so forth, and you get a Brotherhood Recon Rifle. Now they'll also open a few other requests for you. Ooh, 20 caps. Yeah, if you check the Purify Scorch, you can find some caps and nuclear waste, even if you idle junk. I think the highest I got once was 500 caps. And it mostly goes by your luck. Let's see, we want to activate the Brotherhood Mercy Transponder. Now, when I first did, I thought it was that antique store over there. But you just gotta go looking for other flags and so forth. And what you want to do is touch the relays, either do the reply last or transmission, pause off, too close because of the flamer barrel. Any more? I think good.
Night Moreno reporting. Moreno to Defiance, over. I read you, Moreno. Recon looking solid, Scott. The scanning module did what you said, drove the Scorch crazy. But the miniguns tore them apart. Some of the Scorchbeasts, Bravos. Providing air cover, though. Have you found the end zone? That's a negative. The module spit out new quartz deeper inside the bog. Got the transponder up? Hoping it's in the next site. Good luck, Johnny.
Okay, following the lead. I'm going for a little bit heavier duty weaponry. If I remember correctly, it should be in the heart of Watoga. I go for the next one. Okay, so you can figure I'm being attacked, so I'm going to try to play this recording as best I can. I make no guarantees.
Night Moreno. Night. God. Grant here. Are you okay? Scorch. Freaking everywhere. Next quartz acquired. Alpha Zulu. Alpha Zulu 13. Confirm. AZ-13. Are you okay? It's crazy over here, Grant. Scorched everywhere.
Fall back! Slow and steady! Into...
I think I went too far away from the transmission. I know there's more to it, so I'm going to go back and reactivate it. It's just these robots are attacking. I haven't completed the one quest in Watoga.
Night Moreno. Night. God. Grant here. Are you okay? Scorched. Freaking everywhere. Next quartz acquired. Alpha Zulu. Alpha Zulu 13. Confirm. AZ-13. Are you okay? It's crazy over here, Grant. Scorched everywhere.
Fall back! Slow and steady! Into the killing ground!
Alpha Zulu 13. If we don't make it, that may be the end zone.
Okay, sorry about that. There was more to it. I just got out of the transponder's range. And if I remember correctly, it should be Survey Camp Alpha.
treat, Grant. New chords at Echo Lambda 7. Bravo's all over. We'll make it to the end zone.
Okay, this should be the drop site B9. Now remember, I'm a ghoul, so they are hostile with me. I'm not gonna bother putting that disguise on all the time.
Night Moreno. I guess no one? If any brothers pick this up, EL-7 is gold. Repeat, EL-7. We got no idea how many are in the cave. There are definitely hostiles in there. God help us.
Okay, that's the last transmission that we know of. Well, there'll be another one, but the one on the outside. So I hope when my game doesn't crash, I'll be splitting the video up here and there, because our Inland's Caverns, it's pretty much straightforward. So I'm just gonna make a split in the video, so I don't lose any any of the footage. Yeah, some of them will follow you. And I'm gonna try to get this done as fast as I can. Okay. Okay, new load on him. I think the best amount was on the outside. I'm gonna say my ammo. I'm gonna switch to my flamer. Oh, yeah. Toilet paper. Thought there were a few notes around here. I do apologize about the loud noise. And if you need the ultracite ore. This is where you get the majority of them.
I don't like it, Sam. Not one bit. They want to drop a nuke down here? And what for again? To get some kind of radioactive glass out? What that lab coat call it? Ultracite? You and I both know the main shaft is barely holding together. This is bad news. Don't you let them do it.
Okay, so we'll find some lore from the miners themselves who are down here before the war. I'll just have to get my light off so I can actually spot the holotapes.
All right, settle down. I'm listening. Are you recording this? You agreed this was going to be private. This is just so we all have a record of what's discussed, is all. Yeah, right. You're going to use that to get me canned. Look, I'm on your side. The hell you are. I am on your side. But I got a boss, too. I've kept as many of you on as I could. At a quarter of our wages. Silly, I cut our wages. Damn it. Can I finish a sentence? It was either that or cut more of you completely. I couldn't do that. We're all family here. I'm trying. This isn't easy for any of us. It's easier for those damn eggheads. Yeah, I know. I don't like those pocket protectors any more than you do. I'd put them out on their scrawny butts if I could. But like it or not, that glass of theirs is paying the bills. Not my bills, it ain't. What would you have me do, Billy? Really? What's one of them scientists' salaries, huh? Gotta be, what, 10 of ours? What if there was a little accident? Billy, you aren't being serious. Maybe I am and maybe I ain't. All I'm saying, what the? There's nothing scheduled that would cause a quake like that. What the hell was that? What me, boss? Honest. Respirators, now!
Okay, so we're playing an accident, only for the eggheads above to be doing the same to them. Now, I just went into that lab through the back door, if you don't have the high enough skill picking. And that was just about them switching from regular humans to ultracite of the auto miners, I should say. Okay, they're all cleared out. Let's go back to the holotape and take a listen.
There was an accident. Bucket had dropped side D4. Got loose and popped. Shaft collapsed. Got most out, but I stuck here. Drift east from main D, I think. Not that it matters much. I don't think I'm getting out. Heard Doc Sally say China dropped the big one. God, can that be true? Someone finds this. Get it to my wife. We had a good run, babe. Didn't we? You know, I still remember our first date. At the pool hall. Don't remember who won. Or what was playing on the radio. But I do remember you. I remember how I felt looking at you. How it felt you looking at me. How I still feel about you. You are my sunshine. My only sunshine.
But it looks like after the bombs dropped, you can see the skeletons of people trying to get out of the mine, and a few Scorchbeasts that were created from the bombs dropping. Okay, on to the next area. Now we'll find more Brotherhood corpses, so we should be finding some more logs. Looks like a waste depot site. Okay.
You said you'd take care of it, Sam. You promised you'd get AMS to piss off. What'd it take to buy you off? You got a fancy apartment in Watoga now? Those boys' deaths are on your hands. You let this happen. I'm done. I quit. I have half a mind to pay Kerwood Squirt a visit and introduce him to my fist. In fact, I'm gonna go do that right now. And don't you try to stop me. I hope you hear the watery screams of those men, drowning every night in your dreams. Have a nice life, asshole.
Okay. Ah. I wonder if there's another HoloTape over there. Seems like the break area became a flooded zone. Okay. Ah, he's up there. Don't think there's any more holotapes in this area. Not that I can find. These construction bots make it a little bit harder to tell the difference between them and the holotapes. correctly, there should be a Scorchbeast just up ahead. I do believe I have just enough ammo to take it out. When I did this before, I had to sneak by because it was only, I think, level 45. Yeah. I'm gonna clear it out so I can take a look around here. And best way to get past is, well, obviously crouching. Looks like a, yep, cave-in. Yeah, that's one Scorchbeast. Hard bones. Don't think we're gonna find any holotapes in these destroyed mining shafts. That was such a pain the first time around. Now, they will always spawn here, so if I don't move quickly, I will get, overpowered in a sense. I don't see anything. First time around here I couldn't get in. Same now. But I still like looking around and see if there's any lore or anything like that. Okay. Let's see. I'll take a look at our dart here in a second.
Get it online now, Knight.
It's online, Paladin. Take that! Suppressing fire!
Place the charges. It's now or never.
EL-7 is the end zone. Bravo Central. Taggerdy, look over here. The equipment. Is this place a lab? What the hell were they doing here?
The mission first. Rig the charges.
Another tunnel this way. Ah! Incoming! Incoming!
If we fail, brothers, target these cords. Find whoever made these things and...
Ad Victoriam.
Okay, so. Lieutenant Lizzie's triage ID. Yeah, that's the one item I missed 3 times in a row because of first time I just did the transponder, forgot to grab the ID, and then I went back up, realized I missed something, had to go through the whole tunnel all over again. And the second time I messed up because the game crashed. So I'm doing a little bit better this time. And looks like a nice little muzzler of ultracite crystals. And yes, that's only a one way, there's no button. It's pretty much broken. You can press it, it won't do anything for you. So there's no shortcuts going back down there. And we go back to Fort Defiance. So... Okay, so... What you want to do, come over here. Laser grid is now down. You'll find the plans for artillery here. And it looks like a picture of her team before she went out to the zone. And Maxim's for conversation.
Lizzie, Takano says the satellite's failing. So, this is it.
Elder, I'm not ready for this. Can't the scribes do anything about it?
No. The infrastructure of the old world is failing. But you are the absolute best second in command I have ever had the pleasure of working with. Now is the time for you to be in charge, Lizzie. I know you're up for it. I know you won't let your men down.
Roger. We don't have the men for the mission. The Bravos just keep coming.
Then find new men. Think outside the playbook.
Elder, you trust the outsiders too readily. They will betray you.
You too, Paladin? Everyone around me keeps saying shut the world out, only look out for ourselves. Even my goddamn son. But the Brotherhood alone can't rebuild what's lost. We need them. Hell, our whole plan is for them.
I'm not thinking about some far-off future, Elder. I'm worried about today and tomorrow. We're fighting non-stop to keep the Bravos contained. I can't afford a weak link.
I trust your judgment. If our scribes find anything new, I'll see if we can get word to you somehow. And Lizzie.
Okay, Camp Venture Soda as well. Pretty much these are going to be the notes. And the next one I want to take a look at because it's a satellites of crashing. And it looks like they chose this location because it's close to the Cranberry Bog and they can keep a close eye on the Scorch. So it looks like Aldo Maxon went to California at some point between founding the Brotherhood and Camp Venture and so forth. And he's over there by the looks of it. So with the satellites going down, they're losing contact with each other at, say, Fort Griffin Dam and Thunder Mountain, the radioactive plants. So that last one, I believe, should be a copy of the Ultracite schematics in case you don't already know them. They do drop the Scorchbeasts and the Scorchbeast Queen. So that's another way you can acquire the armor set. And with that, our quest is not complete. I'm gonna pause the Uncle Sam one for later. That's more of going for the Enclave. I'll continue on with the Overseer Logs. I believe the next ones I could almost compress into one big video file. So with that, thank you for watching and have a nice day.